Namaste. Welcome to our series on Yoga for Better Living. Yoga is a Sanskrit term meaning union, the union of mind, body, and spirit. Yoga has been practiced in India for better living for thousands of years. It is a means by which you learn to come back to yourself, as well as to make yourself whole again. Yoga helps to relieve the stresses and strains of everyday life. It is a way to improve your breathing, your body posture, and your body alignment. Yoga also helps to purify your circulatory, respiratory, nervous, and endocrine systems. So in many ways, yoga is for better living. In this series, I will demonstrate some poses or asanas. In many cases, there are modified versions of these asanas that I will show you as well. There is no age limit to yoga. Anyone from young children to the elderly can practice. So honor your body and respect your body, know its limitations, and choose the asana that best suits your capabilities. If you're practicing at home, no expensive equipment is needed. All you'll need is a sticky mat, a yoga strap or a necktie, a foam block or two, or a thick book such as a phone book will do just as well, a blanket and or a cushion or a pillow to sit on. Traditionally, we commence and end a yoga session by joining the palms together at the heart center and chanting the sound of Om. Thank you so much for watching our series. I wish you a day filled with peace and joy, love and light. Namaste. Namaste. Welcome to our yoga class. Let's begin by chanting Om together. So let's take a deep breath in, and we'll take a deep breath out. And together, let's welcome the breath in for Om. Om. Sitting up nice and tall. Taking your left hand, reaching across your body, patting yourself on the left shoulder blade. Taking your right hand, pressing your hand into your elbow, and just pressing the shoulder open. Closing your eyes, taking a few deep breaths here. One more deep breath. Exhale, see if you can go a little bit deeper. And then taking your same hand, your left hand, reaching up and back, patting yourself right in between the shoulder blades. Taking your right hand, pressing into your elbow, and letting the hand reach down the center of your back. Closing your eyes, take a few deep breaths here. Just enjoying the stretch. If it's too intense, don't press so hard, ease up a little bit. After a few breaths, if you'd like to go a little bit deeper, I invite you to go deeper. One more deep breath here. And letting your left arm relax. Taking your right hand, reaching across, patting yourself on the left shoulder blade, pressing into your elbow, and breathing. One more deep breath. Exhale, go a little bit deeper. And take the same arm, reach up and back, and we'll do the same thing but on the other side. So reaching down the center of your back. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. A few more breaths. Last breath. And releasing your arm. Helping your knees up, stretching the legs out. Leaning from side to side, taking any excess flesh away from your sitting bones, leaving your right leg extended, hugging the left in towards the chest, drawing the knee in towards the chest in towards the knee, sitting up tall, releasing your knee out to the side, tucking the sole of the foot in towards your body. If your hips are really tight and your knee is up and it's uncomfortable, we don't want you to be uncomfortable, we don't want to have any stress or strain, take your block or your blanket or your pillow and just place it under your knees. So it'll take the strain off and you're not worried about that leg. You're really focusing on the lower back as well as the back of your right leg. Gazing down towards your right big toe. If your toe is not in alignment with your nose, slide the leg over. So your big toe is right in alignment with your nose, right in the middle of your heart, right at the heart center. So inhale, take your arms up, relax your shoulders. Exhale, reach forward, lengthening your spine, and then come all the way down. Closing your eyes, looking down towards the mat. This pose is called Janu Sirsasana, head to knee pose. It's okay if your head doesn't come towards the knee. If it's okay if your head doesn't touch the knee, just as long as it comes towards the knee. Relaxing the shoulders, taking a few deep breaths here. Exhale, see if you can go a little bit deeper. One more breath. Inhaling the arms forward, biceps alongside ears. Exhale, bring yourself up. Float the arms down. And relax. Keeping your left knee bent, bring the right sole of the foot next to, touching the left sole of the foot. Relax both knees out to the side. Supporting yourself if your knees are up too high, or just letting your knees release down towards the mat. Holding onto your ankles, drawing the heart open, shoulder blades together. Inhale, exhale, coming forward and down. If you notice as you come down, the shoulders come up. Try to relax them down, and then just stretch them out so they're not scrunching up towards the ears. Either hands can be forward, or let your elbows press gently into your knees to open up the hips a little bit deeper. Staying here for a few breaths. One more breath. Inhaling yourself back up. Keeping your right leg bent, helping the left knee up, stretching the left knee out. Tucking the sole of the foot in, sliding the left foot over, gazing towards the toe. Inhale, long torso, long spine. Exhale, continuing to lengthen as you release forward and down. Closing the eyes and breathing. Pressing into your hands, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, go a little bit deeper. Relaxing your shoulders. One more deep breath. Inhale, biceps alongside ears, relax the shoulders. Exhale, come forward, come up, float the arms down. Keeping your right knee bent, bring the left sole of the foot in. So now we've stretched the hips out a little bit, stretched the legs out a little bit. Notice a difference. Do you feel a little bit more open? Are you coming a little bit further towards the floor? Stay aware, stay present. Just notice all these little things, these little changes that are going on throughout your class. You'll start to learn a lot about yourself. All you have to do is just pay attention. So holding onto your ankles, your feet, yogic toe lock, your index finger and your middle finger wrap around your big toe, sealed with your thumb. That's yogic toe lock. Inhale, and then exhale. If holding onto your toes is too uncomfortable, again, stretch the arms out or press the elbows in. Just stay right here for a few breaths. And slowly inhaling yourself back up to center, helping the knees together, stretching both legs out. So let's put all of that together, the shoulders and the hips, and let's open both of them up a little bit more. Keeping your right leg extended, take your left, hug the left in, sit up tall, and then cross your foot over the leg. And then you're going to slide the foot all the way over so that one knee is either right on top of the other knee or almost right on top. So you might be like this, or you might be really flexible and directly on top. If this is uncomfortable, slide your foot over and let your ankle rest right on top of the knee. This is the modified version. If you want to go deeper and go full into this pose, cross one knee over and then take your right leg, the bottom leg, and tuck it underneath. So your sitting bones are connected to the mat. You're not sitting on your foot. You're sitting directly on the floor. Take your strap Place it right over your left shoulder. So some of you are more flexible and more open than others, so you may not even need the strap, but it's there just in case. Stretch your left arm out and up, and patting yourself right in between the shoulder blades, giving yourself a little bit, opening yourself up a little bit more. Press into your elbow so the hand goes further down the back. Then releasing your right hand out and then back. So I'll show you from the back what it looks like. Your strap is right here, or if your shoulders are really open, you can take a hold of your hands and bind your hands together. So however you are comfortable, take your comfortable arm position. Sit up nice and tall, close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths here. So your choice, you could stay right here. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper, open up the hips a little bit more, slowly coming forward and down into your forward bend. One more deep breath. And slowly inhaling back up. This is known as cow-faced pose. Releasing your hands, so this is an intense stretch for your shoulders. Stretch the arms up. Take an inhale, reach up. And exhale, circle the arms out and down. So a fun way to switch your legs to the opposite side. Come up onto the balls of your feet, and you're going to turn to your right all the way around. Hi. And here I am. So now your right leg is on top, left leg is on the bottom. So either your legs are crossed, or one leg is stretched out, or a little bit easier, the ankle sits right on top of your knee. Take your strap again and place it over your right shoulder. Sitting up nice and tall. One side is usually open, more open than the other, so don't get discouraged if you took a hold of your hands on the other side and you're not able to do it on this side. Don't worry about it. It's just your body, and everybody's body is different. So patting yourself in between the shoulder blades, giving yourself a little bit more space, and reach out with the left and back, taking your strap or taking your bind, closing your eyes and breathing, staying right here. If this side is the tighter side for you, stay here for a few extra breaths. It's okay. And again, if you'd like to go a little bit deeper, slowly coming forward and down, closing the eyes and just breathe. One more breath. Inhale, using your core strength, coming back up. Releasing your hands, stretch the arms up. Reach up a little bit higher, one more deep breath. Relax the shoulders and relax the arms. Release the strap and then stretch the legs out. Leaning from side to side, taking any excess flesh. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, come forward and down. See if you can go a little bit further. Closing your eyes, letting the neck stay nice and long, so looking down toward your legs. Take a few breaths. Inhale, arms forward. Exhale, arms come up. Relax the shoulders, relax the arms. And coming off of your blankets, coming on to stand on your knees. So if you have a wooden floor, if you're on a hardwood floor, use your blanket. It's a little rough for your knees, and just stand your knees on the blankets. So we'll start with our right foot. Take the right foot out, right leg out. Toes are pointing forward. If it's too intense for your leg, then just point the toes away in the opposite direction. Very easy. But just be conscious of where your hip goes. When that right leg goes out, that right hip wants to go with it. So square your hips towards me, and my hips are squared towards you. My shoulders and my hips are looking at you, and yours are looking at me. Taking your right hand, placing it on your right leg. Inhaling the left arm up, opening up the side body. Inhale. Exhale, sliding your right hand down, arching over into your side bend, gazing up towards the ceiling. One more deep breath. Inhale, leave your arm up. Exhale, come up and release the arm. Bring your leg in. Let's do the opposite side. Left foot out. Press into the outside as well as the inside of the foot. Square the hips. Left hand rests on top of the left leg. Inhale and exhale. Palm is down. Fingers are energized, reaching towards that side wall. One more breath. And reach the right arm up. And come all the way up. Release the hand. Release the leg. Point the toes. Sit down onto your heels. And either make a pillow with your hand to rest your forehead, or let the arms rest alongside the body. This is called child's pose, balasana in Sanskrit. And it's a very, very nice way to rest your body and to just let your body just memorize all of these stretches and everything that we just did. So anytime throughout the class, if you're tired and you need to rest, come right down in here into child's pose. This is a very comforting pose. So one more deep breath. And then as you inhale, rolling up, take the arms forward and up, arch back. And exhale, coming back into child's pose. Inhale, reach the arms out and up, arch back. Exhale, tuck and round, squeeze into yourself. 2 more times. Inhale, come forward and up, lengthen up, and arch back. Exhale, hug yourself. Last time, reach out and up, arch back, and release the arms alongside the body. Bringing your hands to your lower back, fingers are pointing down, pressing your hands into your hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, releasing the hips forward. Heart presses up towards the ceiling, gazing up towards the ceiling. One more breath. And coming up and releasing your hands down, curling, keeping the toes curled under, pressing back and up into downward facing dog. So you look like an inverted V. Take a few deep breaths here, just opening up the back of the legs. Releasing the spine, lengthening the spine, pressing into your hands, lifting your hips up and away from you towards the wall behind you. So let's open up the back of the legs a little bit more. Press your left heel down and bend your right knee. And then switch. Press the right heel down, bend the left knee. And then switch. And then switch again. So this, you're in downward facing dog. So this is known as walking the dog. So you're just walking your dog, stretching out the legs. And then release, lift up to tippy toes. Press into your hands again. Go a little bit deeper, release the heels down. And take a few breaths. Looking up in between your hands, bend your knees, walk the feet towards the hands towards the feet, hang out your forward bend. Hands to the shins, inhale, look forward to a flat back. Relax the shoulders, press back and out through the tailbone, exhale, release. Inhale, take the arms forward and up. Relax the shoulders, arch back. Take your palms to the heart center. Standing in Tadasana, bring your feet together. Bring your forearms and your elbows together. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, bending your knees, sitting down nice and deep in your seat. So my tailbone is almost in line with my knees. So you're going to take the outside of your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. So scooch down as much as you can, get that elbow into the knee, press the elbow into the knee, separate the arms, twist towards your left, gazing up towards the ceiling. One more deep breath. Bring forearms, elbows back together, twist back to center, straighten up, take a few deep breaths. If you don't need to rest, you can go right back and switch to the other side. but sometimes it's nice to just give the body a rest in between. Let's do the other side. Forearms, elbows together. Bend your knees nice and deep. Left elbow, right knee. Separate the torso from the thighs. Press the elbow into the knee and twist. Gazing up over your right shoulder. Bring forearms, elbows back together. Release into your forward bend. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, release. And if you need to, bend the knees, take the arms forward, come all the way up, straighten the legs, arch back. Take your palms to the heart center. Take a few breaths. Releasing your hands. Let's work on some balancing. Standing in Tadasana, I'll show you the side view and then I'll turn around and I'll show you the front view. Bringing the weight to your left foot. Reach, take your right foot, bend the knee. Reach back, take a hold of your foot. Foot in hand, let me get my balance. So take your foot in your hand and then bring knee right in line with knee. Stretch out the left hand, find a gazing point. So from here you could stay in this position. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper, press the foot into your hand and take the knee straight back. So as the foot goes further back, you begin to arch a little bit. So try not to lean so far forward. Keep the heart open. This is Natarajanasana, King Dancer. So one more deep breath. Bring knee back in line with knee. Release the hand, release the foot. Take a few breaths. I'll show you the opposite side from the front view. Walking it out if you need to. Taking your time in between. Resting whenever you need to rest. Honor your body. This is your practice. So let's switch to the other side. So bring the weight to the left foot. Take your right foot in hand. Reach out, gaze. Find your gazing point. Stretch the knee straight back. Arch. Try not to let that knee splay out. Bring it right back behind you. Relax the shoulders. One more deep breath. And releasing your knee to knee. Release the hand. Release the foot. Take a few breaths. Just letting your body rest anytime it needs to. So let's work on a little bit more balancing. Bringing the weight to your right foot. Inhale the left up. Stretch the leg out and make circles with your ankle, loosening up the joints. And reverse the direction. Keep your gaze steady. Inhale, bring that knee all the way up, hug it in, and release. Bringing the weight to your left foot, press that foot down. Bring your right leg up, stretch it out. Oops. Keep your gaze steady. See, once you start to lose